想なんてしてない。この結末は最初から決まってたんだ。
Two.
Oh, you have 2 only?
Isa kaslab ako na.
Ay, isa kaslabi mo. Sa duwa mo lang. Yung ano na lang, is patry you won't get any.
Ako ko slap ba?
Ha?
Mag-slap na ano ka.
Baliktad?
Ay, ako pumatay. Ako matay. Ako. Tapos, ako.
Kabawad dun sa gani.
Balik ko na sa right side. Tapos, this is type. Kung mapasunod ka, you can bend it all the wrong side.
Ikaw na lang sunod.
Hindi pag lagtok sa lamisa mo ba mapilo na?
Hmm?
Mapilo kang sleeve kung ano mo sa lamisa. Scary. Scary.
Wait, pansin.
God damn it.
Itong-tong sa... Itong-tong daw. Para hindi mag-ano sa table. Ni. May pilok. Ganit gamay ang ano, no? Ang corners eh, wala. Pilok gamay.
It's okay, novel that. Oh my god, that's so bad. It's not so bad.
Alam ko lang yun.
Sige mo pa.
Taw.
Look.
Bunggo mo ako niyan. Guyog ako ng cellphone.
Diba?
Bakal. Like, okay lang pilo ang sleeve, hindi lang ang card. Like, sakto lang din man actually ang i-fitting. Nawala man siya, wala nag-ano. Ceremonial. Hindi na i-display.
Hindi ka doon stand.
Yeah. Ang gaya, may ano pala ka, may gold, may silver nga, ano, may gold, may silver.
Tapos, purple.
Hi! Oo.
Wala na siya.
The husband.
Yes, husband does.
Yes, kasi. Yun, ikang kanya.
I don't know that person. Uy! Basta.
I have no idea.
OP, na R lang. 05 R. Okay.
So, ano? Oh! Ay, naku, next yun. Kaya akong tanga.
Next one. That's vanilla room. Pag-away if it's a stove, okay, ano? Don't know if it's nice. Okay. Wait, is that? It's an SR. Should I look backwards? Oh no, basic. That's at least you got an SR. Good.
The hand is not working. The hand is not working.
Oh, so.
Oh well. Apa kemarin? Si ano man ni?
Sige, I forgot. Pagkampuan mo, check mo si texture.
Is it this
Isa dalawa? Oh, it's a nice. Okay.
Ah.
Pwede.
kailangan?
Salt.
Tantok-tantok. Hello friends and welcome to this week's episode of Cozy and Chaos. It has been quite an eventful weekend, some of which I actually forgot to film, but we're just going to get right into it. And before we're going to make our spread and I will show you the theme that we're having for this week, I'm going to check in quickly with the weekly spreads. Today is Sunday the 14th. This episode is for the week that was the 8th to the 14th. And here is our spread. I'm using a postcard of Klee here as my bookmark for this planner. So here is where we are as of this week. I'm going to remove this because this is what we're going to be talking about, like my little sticky note reminders of the stuff that happened this week. So to be fair, I am not entirely that happy with how I made the spread. My intentions for the colors that I was going to choose, I stick down these two squares first and decided on using a blue and a pink pen, and then maybe a black or my navy blue here for bigger stuff that happened. And at first I was I want to use the blue one as a signifier for a special thing that happened or commentary or something, and then it became quite a mess. So lesson learned, to choose beforehand whatever color that you want as your main or special event for that day, and then the rest has to be the same color for just list making. So this week I only worked 4 days this week because Friday was my parents' anniversary, so we went on a little staycation. I also did not seem to film anything except for me crocheting in the hotel room and also watching anime. It's been so long since I've watched anime from Animax or airing on Animax, and it happened to be RE0 season 2, which I already finished watching, but still it's a good background noise for me as I was crocheting. And then also I still cannot spell this, the RNFTC events organizers, they organize bazaars and cosplay conventions here in the city, and they have a pop-up on a mall that was close by to where we were staying at the hotel, so we passed by. That is also where I consigned some of my dice bags, so I paid a visit. Also have a bunch of stuff that I bought. I will put a screenshot or a picture rather of the haul that I got for the weekend when me and my friends went out. It was chaotic, and also I don't know why I didn't film as much, only a few bits and pieces, and I was also quite very much exhausted. It's not when I was younger where in conventions I could stay for the opening of the convention until it closes. I used to be able to do that, hang out until from 10 a.m. to about 7 p.m. This year, however, or these past few years, I started to grow tired, and so the maximum of 5 hours would be for me for a convention, but still. And also this week there's a bunch of stuff you can see here that are in my dark blue pen. I got the Marius SSR for the current event, which is enduring light. It's kind of weird for me to wrap around what it's called, because I also got engulfing lightning, which is so close to enduring light form in my brain. But I finally got engulfing lightning. I won. I mean, I didn't get any of the weapons that I didn't want, especially the bow, because for the past few years, ever since I am pulling in the weapons banner in Genshin, and there's always a bow partnered with what I want. For example, Staff of Homa and the, what was that again? Venti's bow. I forgot the name. But that I always get the bow instead of the weapon that I want. But this time I got engulfing lightning, and I'm able to save up for eventual rerun of Karamush, which is soon. And I also wasn't able to film this part because I did not expect to be able to get the Aquila Favonia. I did not expect to hit a 5-star in the signboard banner the moment I pulled, but I got Aquila Favonia, the second one that I have, and the third one that I pulled in this lifetime. But still, I will just give it to my Chi-Chi, who is already C6. And what else did I do? Also this year, I did have a huge allergy attack for heat. Whenever I wear ill-fitted, very fitted clothes, and then I get rashes out of heat, a heat rash of some sort, and it was so bad. However, luckily we have medicine on hand, and I'm better now. Hopefully it will stay that way. And I decided to just remove all of my medium to large size clothes as of the moment and just wear extra large, which is very loose for me, but still it's more comfortable than wearing a size large and then getting the risk of allergies flaring up. TMI, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's what happened. And then I also got Clarence SSR in my first 10 pull. This is from Love Brush Chronicles, or like the For All Time Otome game, and it is the Book of Tales Clarence SSR, wherein he's a merman, and I haven't gotten a single Clarence SSR throughout the time that I have been playing. And mind you, I've been pulling for the past 3 banners for him, and I always get Lars, which is not my main, but luckily I got Clarence instead of what's the other SSR? I think it was Ein and Kael. So still, out of the 3, I got the one that I wanted. And I also what else did I do? During the RNFTC Bazaar, I bought a bunch of One Piece booster packs. So you have probably seen me opening. I haven't edited the clips yet, but I will probably mute it as well as cut a bit, because I forgot that there was a waifu card at the corner of the video when I was pulling the booster packs, and it's probably not kid friendly, and we try to be as kid friendly as we can in this channel, even though I do like post a bunch of like horror related shows and anime, so not necessarily kid friendly, but kid friendly as it gets. So I bought a bunch of booster packs. I did manage to get a Kaido Dawn card, which is so fun. And I also started watching and finished watching just today Nights with a Cat seasons 1 and 2. It is a very short like anime, like a short type of anime, 30 episodes per season, and it's basically a 1-minute show of what it's like to be with a cat, or like living with a cat, and it's so adorable. I love the art style. The art style is very much doodly, scratchy, and it's just enjoyable, and I really recommend it if you like want to watch like a short video and you also love cats. And yeah, I've also finished Summer Ghost rather, the movie. It was fine. It's very sad. It has a lot of triggers like bullying, suicide, murder, so be wary of that if you want to watch. But it is like 40 minutes long of a movie, and it's very much heart-wrenching, but also quite okay. I gave it a 7 out of 10, however. And then Poco's Udon World is what I am currently watching, because I do write down a list of all of the anime that I wanted to watch for the week. I haven't gotten around to these 2 yet, but yeah, we'll see if tonight I'm able to watch Suzume after I binge watch Poco's Udon World. And then yeah, I will continue my talking while I make the spread, because I do have like the notepad that I have here to decide on what I am going to be talking about. So here we're going to proceed with the spread. This is for last week. I really still love this spread, to be perfectly honest. And then we're going to go to the second page. If you're new here, you would notice that I am not going to be collaging and making a spread at the back of the previous page, because what I have been doing for the past 2 years is that I will first use up all of the front pages of the binder, like the pages of the binder, and then by the end of like when the next year rolls around, 2025, which is still so far away, I'm going to turn the pages over and start using the back side. So that is what I am doing. I will still do rather. And for this week's theme, since you see me open a bunch of booster packs, you've seen me play around with a bunch of cards. I learned how to play, or at least try to learn how to play One Piece TCG this week. So my theme for this week is going to be all TCG related as well as cat related. My main like centerpiece will be this one. I did play around with this off camera because I wanted to see how it goes. This was like a fake Pokemon card box of Crown Zenith with Litten in the front, and this this like leaflet booklet type situation is from a TCG Collectors of McDonald's Happy Meal for Scarlet and Violet, and I just actually started writing in this. I noticed when I write during like the video goes by way too long and I have to speed up when I'm writing. It's kind of boring for you guys, so I decided on like, why not I just write down ahead of time what I am going to like going to stick in the page rather than you watch me write. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to pause the video for a bit, write down everything, and then I'm going to get back with you. So here we have it. I did put like sushi cuts here because we did end up eating like sushi when we had like a dinner buffet for like our staycation. And I have here the 2 booster packs that I have for One Piece. This is like the long crimp ones, that's why it's like quite difficult to fit, and I don't want to cut it off basically. But I might be able to cut up like just this bottom part, just so it could fit, because I want to really put all of the stuff that I've gotten during this weekend. Maybe like that. Don't want to lose like the top part of the design. I'd rather like cut off the bottom part. This is like the problem when it comes to like long crimp ones. Could do this, probably. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine with me. And then, yeah, so I'm going to start talking about what happened. Other than the polls, there is like this one news during this week that actually made me so upset. However, I understand that it's like it was bound to happen. This is from the merch that my friend, like my high school friend, was having like a stall, and I bought stuff from her, and this is like the envelope that it came with. I just want her logo. But anyway, yeah, back to that. I was so, it was like early in the morning. Was it Thursday, I believe, when it happened? When I saw the video of like MacPat, the game theorist, that announced that he's going to have like his final 9 theories, like 9 videos, and he will then give the floor or the mic to his like apprentices or juniors to take over the channels, like the hosting of the channels. And for 13 years, I have been watching them, especially him and his wife Stephanie, part of like my, not necessarily childhood, because it has been like already in college when I started watching them, and it was kind of sad to see that it is like almost the end of an era, basically, for me and for many of us who has been a fan of the game theorist. I always watch them like during nighttime when I still have stuff to study, like an exam or something that I didn't want to like sleep, which is funny because they play a lot of horror games, especially like Five Nights at Freddy's, Little Nightmares, a lot of like horror, basically. And I watch them during like the middle of the night, and maybe that is what sparked like my love for horror even. And when he announced that this is going to be his last like 9 or 10 videos, and then he's going to be off to like take care of his family, do priorities, and pass on like the duties and responsibilities of hosting the channels to like the people he trusts the most, which is fine. I also love like the people that is part of his team, but it's kind of sad because it's like, as I've said, the end of an era. Like we're all getting old now, and it's just that the realization hit you that it's finally time. And yeah, I actually like, I was crying early in the morning before I went to work. It's like, oh dear, this doesn't bode well, but still, I'm going to miss them. I'm still going to like rewatch old videos. I still like, for every October, I still rewatch like the live stream, the VOD of like Friendbo and Little Miss Nightmares. I always rewatch their old videos, like their old Five Nights at Freddy's playthroughs, just as like background noise, like something to accompany me while I'm like journaling and stuff. And it's kind of sad, but it's still very much fine. But that is one thing that happened this week. As for like the weekend, you have seen me with the clips of me crocheting with chunky chinel yarn. I remember that I was complaining actually previously in one of my videos wherein I don't understand how to use chinel yarn, and here I am buying 3 more skeins of that type of yarn just so that I could make a plushie of a D20 dice, like the 20-sided die. I wanted to make a plushie out of that, supposedly as a gift for my brother for Christmas, and I still haven't finished it yet. And I kept complaining to my mom, like I finished like during the time when we went to the hotel room. I have already finished the red and the white triangles for the dice, and all I needed was the orange, the red, the orange, the yellow, and the black one. So I started with black because it's still light out, and when it's like in the evening, it's so hard to play around with the black yarn. So I finished that, and then I finished the orange one, which is probably the easiest to handle out of all of them. But then here comes the yellow one, which is like very much terrible experience for me. It was so coarse, so hard, and I was quite upset that I didn't finish all of the 4, because it's like 20-sided, right? I have 5 skeins, 5 colors. I wasn't like thinking of, I was supposed to like probably have done like a 12-sided die maybe, but I have 5 skeins, 5 colors. I need 4 of each color, and the yellow one was the last one that I was supposed to make. Turns out it was so coarse and so hard to crochet that my hand actually cramped. So I decided to just pause it there, leave the last one for when I have time, when I have recovered my hand, because it hurt so bad during the evening. And then I also actually forgot to bring my 3mm crochet hook for the numbers, so technically I wasn't able to do that as well. So that is why I decided to pause on that project for now and do that in the next time. And then when we went to our FTC Bazaar with my friends, the main reason why I went out with my friends actually is because they bought like dice bags from me. They wanted to use it as a coin purse for when they go to Japan, and I was very much honored to have like my friend use one of my creations for her like once in a lifetime, or like not necessarily once in a lifetime, but oh yeah, maybe once in a lifetime, because she's going to like the Taylor Swift concert, and so it's an honor and a blessing for me as well, and I'm really excited for her. And that's why we went. And then I discovered like during Friday that the bazaar is happening, so I was like, why won't we like go and see what we like? And there were like a few merch with solo leveling, which is actually quite fun because I have finished reading the manhwa of Solo Leveling, and now that it has an anime adaptation, we can see that there is a bunch of like merch coming out of that anime, and that's just how it is. So excited for it. And I ended up buying like Solo Leveling related merch, specifically an official poster, like their official poster, which went on sale from like my brother's friend, and then one art print that I really went back to because I really liked it. I was like debating on whether or not to buy, because I was like supposed to not buy any more art prints because I know that I have a lot and I don't have that much storage space, but oh well, it is what it is. If you like it, just grab it. And to be fair, this month, or like this time, this con is quite small, so it is like a surprise pop-up anyway, and I didn't buy that much merch. All of like my funds went to this one, which is quite expensive, the One Piece 05 set as well as the 06 set. This is actually cheaper compared to this one, but still, we did get like a few pulls from it, a few SR cards, not necessarily all that we needed, but still, a pull is a pull. I told my brother while I was opening, a shiny card is a shiny card, and it's fun. I'm still like, I'm trying to hold myself to not buy any more Pokemon cards as of the moment, because I was kind of upset. When we went to the convention, there is the seller wherein he would like have a partner that sells Pokemon 151 booster box, and I've heard that he might sell it as a like packs, and I wanted like a few packs, like maybe 3 or 4, just so to get me started on the 151. However, they decided to sell it as a set, and I don't want the box set. I just want a few packs and that's it. And when I heard that he won't be selling booster packs, I just went home straight away. Like there's no point in me staying here because I'm so exhausted, and that's the only thing that I was waiting on. And when I learned that they won't be selling, then that's fine. I will save my the rest of my money for the new one that's coming out like the end of January, which is Paldean Fates, which we expect to have like shiny Pokemon, and that's exciting. So yeah, this is probably what the spread is. I won't be using like some of my Pokemon stuff anymore because we didn't have Pokemon related stuff this week, but this is all of it. I don't have anything else in my list here that I wanted to talk about, and yeah, I'm still going to edit this video, and it's going to be very long. So yeah, that is it for this week and for the spread. Here, pause the video if you want to read, but it's basically what I talked about just a few moments ago, and that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this week, and I believe this is going to be another chaotic one, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. So until then guys, take care and bye.